Hello, I am Erica Berg with NDSU Bison Strides, the Department of Animal Science's Equine Assisted Services program. And here with me today is Kelly Leeman. She is the mom of a kiddo who participates in our physical and occupational therapy program that we have in partnership with Beyond Boundaries. And so the amazing therapists there incorporate equine movement into their treatment goals for clients. And so, Kelly, I was just wondering if you could share with us the impact that equine movement and being with the horses has had for Teddy and how that's changed his life.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's great to be here. Cutter, our timeshare horse. We call him our timeshare horse because he and Teddy met, I think it was June of 2021. And Cutter was a substitute for our regular horse. And the chemistry between the kid and the horse, if sparks had flown, I wouldn't have been any less surprised because he was just, the kid was like, this is it. This is it. This is what I've been waiting for. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I found my horse. And it seemed like the horse responded in turn. And just the difference between the kid that I saw terrified of animals in general on, say, June 1st, 2021, to current kid who I have to hold back from animals because he's like, every animal is my best friend. Yeah. The difference is absolutely indescribable. He loves animals. He's excited about animals. He's excited about going to hippotherapy. In fact, every Wednesday for weeks, it seemed like it was, me go ride horse. Where am I going? When do I get to see my horse again? And it was just so fun to see that light in his eyes and then watch him walk into the barn, sprint into the barn to see his horse. It made my mom heart just melt in my chest. And every single time we get to talk about Cutter, it's like my tata nene, my nene tata, my nene. He has to talk about him. And just not only that, but just the physical abilities that I saw from week to week was just absolutely mind-blowing. Like he did, what did they say? It's like the equivalent of running a marathon and a half or something when he's on that horse. Yeah. He'll get off and he'll just be shaking because he's so tired, but it's been so good. And then he'll go to school and just be a dish rag because he's so exhausted. But just the physical fitness aspect, the emotional aspect, the just animal appreciation aspect has rocked his world and ours in turn.
That's awesome. And so talking a little bit more about those physical changes that you've seen in him. So how over time have you noticed that has changed in the way he moves through the world?
Yeah. So he has a developmental delay. So he started walking at 2.5, closer to 3.
Okay.
And when we put him on the horse, he was very physically floppy, and he's still working on it. It's a work in progress. But he went from being really, really floppy to being pretty darn strong. Like he will swing his own leg over the saddle or the blanket. He will sit up straight and tall. He will ride with the horse. He's even started to trot a little bit. And he went from being a really floppy kid to being a strong kid. Yeah. And you could see it from week to week. And that was what was so exciting. Wasn't this over time you see, from first to last, it was every week was better. And that's what was so much fun.
That is so cool. And then it's awesome when they're riding, but then also in their everyday life, right? Like it makes it easier to move through the world.
Yes.
And to get dressed and to eat and to just do all those daily activities that you need to live. So
everything.
It's very, very cool. I know, and the horses are doing all this amazing stuff, and we're just like the conduits, right, for making that happen. But we're so grateful to have families like you.
Absolutely.
And thankful that Teddy gets the opportunity to hang out with Cutter. Cutter also loves Teddy, so it's cool.
It's a great symbiotic relationship, and it's just magic. We love Cutter. Cutter made the Christmas card.
That's right, we heard.
Yes, and he is a very active member of our household. However, physically absent, we love Cutter very much.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Our pleasure.
Story.
Thanks.
Yeah.